Hi everyone, and welcome back to our KCTV5 Weather Experiments for you. I hope you enjoyed the first series of 5. So this week we're going to do another series of 5. You get that? KCTV5 Weather Experiments. Today we're going to use a fish tank that I had here at the house. Didn't have to go out and buy it or anything like that. So we have a fish tank here. We filled it about half full with some water. We let this sit overnight, so now it's room temperature. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add some ice cubes and we're going to add some hot water. Why ice cubes and hot water? The ice cubes we have made blue with food coloring that we also had here at the house. And we're going to demonstrate how cold air is heavier and sinks, and light air or warm air is lighter and it rises. So we'll show you that with our experiment coming up. All right, so to demonstrate the difference between cold air and hot air, we're going to take a little bottle that I've filled with very hot water. Please be careful that you do not scald yourself. I'm going to take some red food coloring. We're going to add that to the bottle. We want to make this nice and red so that there's a difference. That's the hot air. I'm going to put the top back on. I'll shake it up just a little bit, kind of get it all nice and mixed in there, and I'll set that aside for a second. Now, let's come back here. We've got some blue ice cubes. I put these in the refrigerator or in the freezer. We froze those overnight. I'm going to drop these ice cubes in here. This is very cold water. Again, the temperature of the water inside the fish bowl or the fish aquarium is room temperature. And I think you can already start to see what's happening. You see the cold air starting to settle to the bottom. I'll put in quite a few here since we have a lot of water and we want to get this to really accentuate what's happening. But can you see how the blue is starting to sink to the bottom? It's colder air. Cold air, dense, heavier. When you have a cold front, the cold front will be closer to the surface. And now let's talk about the warm air. Let's introduce the warm air into our aquarium. Look at that. See how that's all sort of dripping down there? Now let's put in the warm air. We'll add that. Oops, don't want to mix it. We'll make sure that we're adding the hot water to the top. Can you see how the hot water is staying on top? The blue is hugging the bottom. So see the difference? The cold air on a cold front will come underneath the warm air and it lifts it. So if you're trying to get thunderstorms to form, you'll want the cold air. You can really see how it's pushing out here. The cold air pushes underneath this warm air, begins to lift it, and as it nudges the air up, that's the process that starts showers and thunderstorms. So this has been another KCTV5 weather experiment for you. If you have any questions, please post those here on the Facebook page, or you can email me, brett.anthony@kctv5.com. Check back again Tuesday for another one of our experiments this week.